Let's talk about minimalism. You see it everywhere, right? But it's so much more than just a clean-looking apartment. It's a massive psychological shift. So what's really going on in our minds when we decide to just get rid of things? Well, today we're going to dig into the psychology of why so many of us are choosing less to find something more.
I mean, seriously, think about it for a second. That closet that's just bursting at the seams, all those kitchen gadgets you used once, the constant notifications on your phone. Does it ever feel like instead of you owning your stuff actually owns you, demanding all your time and your energy? Yeah, it's a feeling a lot of us know.
And you know what? There's actually a name for this feeling. Psychologists call it decision fatigue. It's that total exhaustion you get from making constant, tiny choices all day long. What to wear, what to make for dinner, what to watch. It creates this mental clutter, Kind of like having 100 tabs open in your brain at all times. And this isn't just in your head, it's a real psychological weight. So, what's the answer to all this overwhelm? For a lot of people, it's minimalism. But let's get one thing straight. This is not about deprivation. It's not about having like one single chair and a sad-looking mattress on the floor. At its heart, minimalism is all about intention. It's the choice to clear away the clutter, both the physical stuff and the mental noise, to finally make space for what you truly value. Okay, so what actually triggers this big shift? For a whole lot of people, it really starts with this deep psychological need for control. Think about it. The world can feel so chaotic and unpredictable, right? Our own home, our own space, that's one of the few things we can actually manage and have a say over. And this isn't just some fluffy idea, there's real science behind it. For instance, researchers at UCLA actually found a direct link between having a ton of stuff in your house and higher levels of cortisol. That's the stress hormone. All that clutter is just bombarding our senses, constantly distracting us. But on the flip side, a minimalist space does the exact opposite. It lowers our cognitive load, it helps us feel calm, and it lets us actually focus. So it's not just about tidying up your room, it's about tidying up your mind. And that really brings us to this core idea. This is an active choice. Every single item you decide to let go of is you consciously reclaiming a little piece of your mental real estate. You're literally taking back control of your attention and your peace of mind, one object at a time. But wait, it's not just about control. The second huge psychological driver here is a deep quest for authenticity. In a world that is screaming at us 24/7 about what to want, what to buy, and what will supposedly make us happy, minimalism becomes a quiet form of rebellion. And this shift, it's profound. It's about moving away from needing the latest phone or the trendiest car just to get that external validation, and instead focusing on your own internal values, what really truly matters to you. It's about choosing that unforgettable trip with friends over another gadget that'll be outdated in a year. It's about making your home a real reflection of who you are, not just a copy of a page from a catalog. And ultimately, it's a conscious rejection of that relentless more is better story that society tries to sell us. So, you see, far from being about emptiness, minimalism is actually about filling your life up. But you're filling it with intention. You're using it as a tool to get back control of your own mind and to carve out a life that feels genuinely, authentically yours. Which really leaves us with one final thought to chew on. We've all heard that old phrase, you are what you own. But minimalism kind of flips that on its head and asks a much more interesting question. When you strip away all the excess, who are you then? What's left when it's just you and the few things you truly value? Definitely something to think about. Thanks for joining this explainer.